Bin Salman, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Prime Minister and Economic Commissioner, was born in 1985 and 37 years old. Although Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz bin Abdul Rahman is his full name, Bin Salman is called Mr. Everything because he holds both power and wealth. Because he owns Aramco, which is the world's #1 company, and exerts tremendous influence on the world economy. Even Putin, who is famous for being late, says that whenever he has a meeting with Bin Salman, Putin comes out earlier than the scheduled time and waits for Bin Salman. It is said that Bin Salman was not originally a crown prince. In 1985, Salman bin Abdulaziz, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, was Bin Salman's father, but his father's brothers were numerous and also his mother is concubine, so Bin Salman was far from the succession to the throne. And even though he was born with a monster gold spoon and an infinite oil spoon, he was always treated poorly compared to his many half-brothers and cousins. For the first time in Saudi history, Bin Salman will inherit the throne through father and son inheritance. As soon as he became an adult, he entered college and worked as a special advisor for his father, and Bin Salman, who started political life early, he was actually quite far from succeeding to the throne until this time. After his father ascended the throne as the 7th king, his father nominated his cousin as the crown prince, but his father, who wanted to put Bin Salman in the crown prince's seat, then overthrew his cousin, and Bin Salman was nominated as the crown prince. FYI, Prince bin Nayef, who was kicked out, was jailed for treason in 2020 while serving time under house arrest. As soon as Bin Salman became crown prince, he began purging opposition factions. In 2017, as soon as he passed his older cousin, no one will survive corruption allegations. Bin Salman, who predicted a large-scale purge, saying, "Whoever he is, even if he is a prince or a minister." 6 months later, he arrested as many as 500 people, including princes and ministers, and beat them until they spit out the information they wanted. As a result, Bin Salman, who succeeded in eliminating all his opponents on charges of treason and became the most powerful in Saudi Arabia, was nicknamed Mr. Everything. Currently, real power in Saudi Arabia is held by Bin Salman. He also cleaned up the opposition. Bin Salman took real power in earnest, participated in politics, and began to implement various policies. "It will go back to a moderate Islam," he said, allowing women to drive for the first time in Saudi history. It was evaluated as something unimaginable is happening. It is said that he took over the real power of Saudi Arabia by transferring the position of prime minister from his father in September. Bin Salman has been accused of being behind the assassination. Saudi Arabia's representative anti-government journalist, who was constantly criticizing Bin Salman, was Jamal Khashoggi. Biden of the United States also left a statement that he would make Bin Salman an international outcast, but after Biden was elected US president, the price of crude oil soared due to the Russian invasion, so Biden either directly visited Saudi Arabia or was immune from the incident. And it causes acknowledging the privilege is causing a huge controversy. Bin Salman is said to be the unofficial #1 richest man in the world. It is not known exactly how much Bin Salman has, but he has an estimated asset of over $2 trillion and he is earning money even while sleeping from a gurgling oil spoon. What is known is that Leonardo da Vinci's Solvitor Leper was sold for $450 million in 2017. And it currently owned by Bin Salman. Also, Chateau Louis XIV, which estimate $350 million, the most expensive mansion in the world, is also owned by Bin Salman. It is reported by the New York Times. Bin Salman says he often plays games. Bin Salman says he likes the PlayStation since he was young and enjoys playing Call of Duty until now. He works an average of 18 hours a day, but he's taking care of his gaming time. Therefore, he is also very interested in game production companies. And it is said that he acquired SNK, a famous Japanese game company, by paying hundreds of billions of oil money through his own company EGDC. Bin Salman is the owner of the soccer team Newcastle United. When he tried to buy Manchester United for over $3 billion in 2018 and was rejected, he immediately turned his eyes to Newcastle. However, due to the kidnapping and assassination-related incidents, Newcastle refused, and Bin Salman said that he bought Newcastle for about $400 million under the condition that the Saudi government will not be involved in the management of the club. For reference, at the time of the signing, Newcastle's fans were impressed that they quickly became the richest club, and at the time, they said, "We can be number one like Manchester City." It is said that he went to the stadium dressed in Arab style and toasted and had a party. Recently, rumors have been circulating that Bin Salman has promised football players huge sums of money. Although considered the weakest at the Qatar World Cup, Saudi Arabia miraculously won a 2-1 game over Argentina at the Qatar World Cup. Bin Salman, who was watching the game at the time, also enjoyed the victory with his family, and he made it a public holiday and provided his private jet for medical treatment in Germany for players injured during the match. To summarize about Bin Salman, I just feel jealous of Bin Salman.